Welcome again to another episode of Glass with a Class. I'm June Anderson and I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to look at another depression glass pattern, and here it is. It's Beaded Block by the Imperial Glass Company. It was manufactured from 1927 and into the 1930s. It came in pink, green, crystal, ice blue, Vaseline, iridescent, amber, red, and opalescent. Here is a picture of some of these colors in various pieces that Gene Florence shows in his books. This is the 5.5-inch square bowl in pink and is the only piece I have. I love it so much though that I hope to pick up some other pieces. Imperial Glass Company reissued the pink and iridized pink, commonly known as carnival glass, in the late 1970s and early 1980s, but it's easy to tell them from the true depression glass ones because they're marked on the bottom with IG for Imperial Glass. Gene Florence visited the factory in 1981 and found out that the white was made in the early 1950s, and the IG mark was first used about that time. Here is a picture of a piece of the white. It's a lidded candy dish that Mr. Florence said was infrequently found. I think that was his way of saying it was rare. It also came in yellow, green, pink, and amber. He said that the amber was the most easily found and was usually found on the West Coast. This information comes from his book, Collector's Encyclopedia of Depression Glass, 16th edition, copyrighted in 2004, so it's possible that some of this information could have changed since then. I love this pattern because it's so different from many of the other depression glass patterns. It sort of stands out in the crowd, don't you think? I do. Let's put our little dish aside and move on to our class portion of Glass with a Class, which today again deals with only one word, and that word is similar. It's easy to see why people might want to say similar instead of similar. After all, there are words like rectangular, which is a shape, and vascular, which refers to your veins. So why shouldn't similar be pronounced with a U sound, like rectangular and vascular? Well, because it's spelled with an I and not a U. So it's similar, not simular. Pretty easy when you think about it. It's just because of its spelling. Therefore, you don't have similarities either. You have similarities. Here's a verse from the Bible with the word similar. It occurs in Mark chapter 4, verse 16, where Jesus is telling the parable of the sower. In a similar way, these are the ones on whom seed was sown on the rocky places, who when they hear the word immediately receive it with joy. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode and learned a little something from it. If you enjoy us, please tell your friends and relatives. Please like, comment, and share these videos so that others can enjoy them. Join us next week when we'll look at some candle holders. God bless you all. Bye-bye.